card ladder.
How can I identify a Grail in modern cards?
Wow, I think Josh should take this one as well. What do you think? How do you identify a modern card Grail?
Well, a Grail is really about, for yourself, your own personal tastes. Like, what is something that you aspire to obtain? I think that's kind of like in the definition of Grails. It's like, what do you picture yourself walking up to and, holding and picking up as like your number one card? You really have to figure that out for yourself. I usually tell people to start with like, who's your favorite player, and then maybe start researching, go to Card Ladder, search the player, sort by market cap, sort by highest value, and start figuring out like, what are some of these cards of those in that player that are expensive or hard to obtain or rare. Look at market cap, look at population reports. All these things sort of like add up, and try to figure out which one you think looks the best. That's another way to start looking at it.
That's true. And then I'll chime in something that Josh taught me as well that I think is helpful. For any sport, there are certain marquee brands, and then within those brands, there's kind of the top card. For modern, National Treasures RPA, that's going to be a key one. Prism Gold is going to be a key one. If we're talking football, Contenders Cracked Ice is going to be a key one.
All right, let me just jump in here, though, because some people collect players that don't appear in Prism and NT, National Treasure. So what you have to do, I think, is you have to look, as Josh and Chris said, at the player that you like to follow. Look at their cards and their print runs, and I think that's key as well. Like, you want a card, when you're picking a Grail, you don't want it to be a base card or just a silver, unless that silver is very rare. You want it something to be slightly unattainable, because otherwise, once you get it, you're kind of like on a letdown. Like, okay, well, I got my Grail, now what? So you want to look at the print runs, and as someone who collects a rando star of my basketball team, I will say that my favorite rookie card of his is an Opulence Gold out of 10, and he doesn't have a Prism card, he doesn't have an NT, he's not in a lot of product.
Oh, let the cat out of the bag. Who is it?
Maxi Kleber.
Okay, all right.